Okay, yes, my nigga, the Toronto Raptors, you already see this shit, my nigga, the Toronto Raptors literally go in once again, take a 3-1 lead on the Golden State Warriors. Now, I cannot believe this fucking shit, okay? I say it every time the goddamn team wins, but I literally still am fucking shocked that they won this shit. So we already know, you already see this shit, okay? It's your boy, Sauceman X, check it back at your niggas with another goddamn video today. Toronto Raptors take a 3-1 lead, okay? They take a 3-1 lead, ready to close them niggas out on Monday in Game 5 in Toronto with this shit. So we already know. Golden State, this shit is over. Okay, this season is officially fucking over for the Golden State Warriors. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I don't give a damn what anyone says, nigga. This shit is literally fucking over. They're gonna have to rely on Kevin Durant coming back in this goddamn shit, okay? Because we already know this shit is literally fucking over, my nigga. So, Toronto Raptors win, okay? They win once again, taking a 3-1 lead, winning 105-92. Just crazy, okay? Literally just fucking amazing. I could not believe that shit as I was watching that shit. So, let me just go ahead and do a little bit of a recap of this shit, because we never know what the fuck is gonna happen, because there might be some crazy-ass miracle where Kevin Durant comes back or some shit like that and they somehow win. But at this fucking point, I can almost assure you niggas that this series is officially fucking over, and I'm waiting for that goddamn moment when the goddamn Raptors win the goddamn championship. So we already know Warriors Dynasty is officially coming to an end. That's literally what I'm going to title this goddamn video. The Warriors Dynasty is literally officially coming to an end. Kawhi Leonard, 2 straight times, ending NBA dynasties. So, this is literally fucking crazy, okay? This is literally fucking crazy. I literally cannot fucking believe this goddamn shit. So we already know Toronto Raptors. They come in. They beat the Golden State Warriors 92-105. So let me just go ahead and recap this goddamn game, okay? Let me just go ahead and recap this goddamn game before I even get into the goddamn recapping of this shit, okay? Because here's the thing. I actually predicted this shit once a fucking again. Because I literally said in my last goddamn video that I technically predicted the Warriors to win Game 4, but I said that if the Toronto Raptors, okay, I mean, if Klay Thompson comes back in Game 4, then I would, and it was just Klay Thompson coming back in Game 4, then I literally predicted the Golden State Warriors to lose Game 4 because of the Raptors having that momentum and continuing to play dominantly, beating the Golden State Warriors, and that's literally what I predict. So technically, you can say that if only Klay Thompson showed up last game, then I predicted, you know what I'm saying, the Raptors to win Game 4, taking a 3-1 lead. And before the series started, I predicted the Raptors to come in and win Game 4. So it is literally just fucking crazy. I cannot believe this goddamn shit. So we already know. Okay, we already know Raptors 1 win away from a goddamn championship. Let me just go ahead and recap this goddamn game, okay? Let me just go ahead and recap this goddamn game because there's a lot of crazy shit, okay? Also with the Warriors' future, because that's mainly what I'm going to be focusing on in this goddamn video, because we already know, I mean, again, I'm not going to hype myself up too much, but if it comes to the point where they lose in Game 5, then we can actually talk about the Warriors breaking up their fucking team because there's a bunch of crazy shit to talk about. So we already know, coming into the first quarter of this goddamn game, okay? Coming into this game, I knew that the Golden State Warriors were going to play a lot better, you know what I'm saying? I knew that they were going to make defensive adjustments. I literally said it in my last goddamn video. But we already know, in the first half, Golden State Warriors actually come in and they start playing well. Klay Thompson, coming off of his fucking injury, comes and starts hitting a bunch of 3-point shots. And we already know Kevon Looney, which is another player that actually came back, which I did not expect to come back because he was supposed to be out for the rest of the playoffs or something like that, getting like some type of chest injury or some shit. This nigga Kevon Looney comes in, comes back. Okay, so he's actually giving the fucking Warriors back their height advantage, and not just relying on Draymond Green to dominate every game to deal with the fucking Raptors defensively, you know what I'm saying? Offensively, you know what I'm saying? With the dominance that they have in the post. So, they come in, right? This nigga Klay Thompson comes in the first quarter, starts hitting in a bunch of 3-point shots. The Raptors actually came in playing like shit. Okay, the Raptors come in, they actually start playing like shit. They had a bad first quarter, terrible percentage from the field. This nigga Danny Green, you know what I'm saying, who only had 3 points tonight, only had like 1 3-point shot in the second quarter, some shit like that, comes out the gate, going absolutely nothing. Nobody was doing anything. They were shooting terribly. Kawhi Leonard was missing his fucking shots. Kyle Lowry, nobody, okay? Nobody was anywhere to be found, and it was mainly just Klay Thompson dominating for the Golden State Warriors, and it was mainly their defense, which is obviously the Warriors had much better defense. They had great defensive adjustments. They made the proper fucking switches to deal with Kawhi Leonard, to deal with all these offensive players, and they basically shut him down. They shut him down, but the thing is that the Raptors, they still plugged along. You had this motherfucker, Pascal Siakam, Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying, picking up the pace in the second quarter, still playing, you know what I'm saying, still sticking to the fucking game plan, the entire team sticking with their fucking game plan. You got Marc Gasol doing his thing defensively, still limiting Draymond Green to only 10 fucking points this goddamn game. So we already know, in the first half, okay, coming into the second quarter, and Stephen Curry was also being locked down. You know what I'm saying? Which is, of course, something that I always knew. You know what I'm saying? That I did not have to worry about is the Raptors defensively. Regardless of what the Warriors do offensively, I knew that defensively they were going to stick to their fucking game plan, which will always keep them in the goddamn game regardless of any circumstance. So they come in, this nigga Steph Curry gets locked down once again. Only had like 8 points in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Terrible fucking first half. It was only Klay Thompson hitting in a bunch of crazy-ass three-point shots. But it was mainly just defensively. And you had this motherfucker, DeMarcus Cousins, another shitty-ass fucking game. This nigga only had like 6 fucking points. Terrible. Okay, literally fucking terrible. And it was mainly Serge Ibaka came in the second quarter, still came in, dominated defensively, got a few fucking blocks, and limiting the Golden State Warriors' chances. But in the first half, and this is the crazy part, Monica. This is the part of the game where I felt like the Raptors had a legitimate chance because I was coming in thinking that the Warriors were going to win because of the momentum that they had and they were controlling the tempo in the first half, even though the Raptors were still in it. At the end of the first half, the score was literally 42-46. 42-46. When the Raptors only shot 30% from the field. Okay, they got outscored in the first quarter, got outscored in the second quarter. They only shot like 30%. You know what I'm saying? Shooting terribly from the field, only shooting like 2 for 15 from three-point range or some shit like that. In the first half, they were playing like shit offensively. And they still kept it a 4-point game, primarily because Klay Thompson was the only offensive presence in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Along with Steph Curry just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was mainly the Warriors' defense and them taking it to the basket. But in the first half, they were only down by 4 fucking points. You know what I'm saying? Wireless only shooting 30-something% from the field. So at that fucking point, I felt like they were going to come back. I felt like all they had to do is regain that momentum. And we already know the Toronto Raptors completely dominated this shit in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Outscoring the Golden State Warriors 37-21. And it came right out the gate. We already know right in the first minute of the third quarter, this nigga Kawhi Leonard comes in, takes over the fucking game. Completely dominated in the third quarter. Locking down the Golden State Warriors. This nigga right out the fucking gate hits a damn three-point shot. Hand right in his face. Next possession. Hits 2 straight. Another fucking three-point shot. And it was literally going fucking crazy. And the Raptors started finally playing a lot more efficient. Getting all kinds of basket. Pascal Siakam started to fucking dominate. You know what I'm saying? Started to dominate the post. Marc Gasol. You know what I'm saying? Even though he only had like 8 fucking points, he could have played a lot better. But he had an amazing all-around game. Getting the fucking assists. Being a great passive big man. Getting the fucking rebounds. And you have this motherfucker Serge Ibaka dominating down low, forcing the Warriors once again to rely on their jump shots because they were literally not getting anything inside. And this nigga Serge Ibaka, an amazing offensive performance, not only just defensively, but an amazing offensive performance, getting 20 points in 22 fucking minutes, hitting all kinds of jump shots, hitting jump shots contested right in his goddamn face. Dominating, you know what I'm saying? It was just an amazing goddamn performance. So everybody started playing more efficiently in the second half. You had this motherfucker Fred VanVleet with I feel bad for that nigga VanVleet because this motherfucker got elbowed right in his fucking face. Nigga lost the goddamn tooth. Nigga was bleeding all over the place. But he had a really efficient game. You know what I'm saying? A really great all-around game for Fred VanVleet. The only player that didn't really have a great game was Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? That was basically just it. And VanVleet also did a great fucking job at guarding Stephen Curry, who was limited in the second half. Even though he had 27 goddamn points, he was limited, okay? He was missing all kinds of three-point shots, was not able to take over the game at all. You know what I'm saying? Not able to take over the game at all, and everyone on the Raptors were clicking on all cylinders. Kyle Lowry, even though he did not really have a great offensive performance, still made all the right decisions. Everything that he did was literally correct decision in terms of running plays, controlling the tempo of the game. He made all the correct decisions, made the right passes at the right time, leading to a score. Damn near outscoring, blowing them niggas out in the second half. And I literally couldn't fucking believe that shit. When Kawhi Leonard was hitting long 2-point shots in the third quarter, I was just like, God damn. And it literally came to the point where they were up by 16 points. And we already know, coming into the fourth quarter, I was just stunned. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? I was literally just stunned. I could not believe what I was fucking seeing. Because I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought it was going to go down to the last seconds and the Warriors would probably fucking win. But they were coming in, destroying the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Them having absolutely nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to do. You had this motherfucker Kevon Looney not showing up. Not playing as aggressively as he did in the first half. Everybody completely stepped down. It was only Klay Thompson doing shit. Draymond Green, as I said, only 10 fucking points. Terrible fucking game. Getting destroyed down low by Marc Gasol, Siakam, and fucking Serge Ibaka, obviously, who had the most impressive performance this goddamn night. So coming into the fourth quarter, the Warriors again tried to fucking come back. We already know the Raptors continue to fucking dominate, completely showing their poise, not freaking out, not going fucking crazy, and the Warriors kept on turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Because the Raptors obviously made so much adjustments defensive. Because we already know after game 2, you know what I'm saying? Where they allowed an 18-0 run. You know damn well they weren't going to fucking give up in the third quarter. So we already know it was fucking over. Toronto Raptors, long story short, come in, they win, they go take a 3-1 lead after dominating in the fourth quarter, hitting clutch shots, maintaining their goddamn points, and locking down the fucking Golden State Warriors. So amazing defensive adjustments. Amazing. Just an amazing game throughout, so I literally could not fucking believe that shit. They tried to make it come back in the fourth quarter. Steph Curry relying on hitting a bunch of crazy three-point shots, but he didn't even do it as much. So it was basically over. Siakam continued to show his fucking presence in the fourth. And what happened to the Golden State Warriors? What happened? Now, here's the thing, okay? Raptors come in, take a 3-1 lead, and as I said, I'm saying it right here, right the fuck now, my nigga. I'm saying it right here, right the fuck now. The Toronto Raptors are going to win Game 5. This shit is over. Okay, well, I'm not 100% sure, but this shit is over because we don't know if Kevin Durant's going to come back next game, but this shit is literally fucking over, and I don't want to hear the stupid-ass 3-1 because of people on ESPN. People are saying that, oh, the Golden State Warriors, they were down 3-1, but here's the thing, okay, they blew a 3-1 lead, so I don't know why the fuck people are saying that, oh, the Warriors are on both ends of the fucking stick, you know what I'm saying, blowing a 3-1 lead. Only one team has came back from a 3-1 deficit in NBA history. And we already know what that fucking team was the season where the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, but we already know the Golden State Warriors, they came in and they fucking came back from a 3-1 deficit or some shit like that in the 2016 Western Conference Finals. But the reason why they came back from a 3-1 deficit against the Thunder in the 2016 Finals, not only was Kevin Durant on that fucking team, but it was because they lost, it's because they won Game 6. Because the Thunder completely choked and gave it up in Game 6. But the Warriors were favored, even when they went down 3-1. I mean, of course they come back. I'm pretty sure damn near every team that's came back from a 3-1 deficit, which only happened like 10 times in NBA history, I'm pretty sure every team that came back from a 3-1 deficit had Game 5 and 7 at home because the Warriors were still favored in Game 5 of the 2016 Western Conference Finals, and by the time the Thunder choked in Game 6, we already knew the Warriors were winning Game 7. You know what I'm saying? So they had home court advantage. Now they don't. Has there ever been a team in NBA history besides the Cleveland Cavaliers, you know what I'm saying, to win Game 5 and 7 on the road while being down 3-1? I highly doubt that fucking shit. So this series is most likely over. Saying it's like a 95% chance that the Raptors are going to lose. But this shit is over. Now, one thing that I wanted to get into before I end this goddamn video is that I do not want to hear any fucking excuses. Okay, I said in my last video where I said I didn't want to hear any excuses only if Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant was out. But right now, I don't want to hear any excuses when the Warriors lose this goddamn finals. I don't want to hear any excuses from Warriors fans. I don't want to hear people like, oh, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Durant's out. Oh, this is all fucking bullshit. Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? He was out for the entire playoffs. I don't want to hear that fucking bullshit. Because you had DeMarcus Cousins, a fucking all-star that wasn't even supposed to be on the fucking team. You got this nigga playing like shit. Only one good game. Okay, well, he is out for game 1. Good game 2. Trash in game 3. 4 points. Trash. Being destroyed by Pascal Siakam. You had this motherfucker Draymond Green, who had another awful fucking game, getting destroyed down low by Serge Ibaka that's getting older, you know what I'm saying, much more older, and it was basically, you know what I'm saying, at his best, in his prime, like fucking 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Getting destroyed by that Serge Ibaka, who is completely fucking dominant. When Draymond Green was literally the player carrying Stephen Curry in the 2016 finals, he didn't step up. He played like shit. He's supposed to be the best defensive player in the league. Plays like absolute shit, okay? Only had 10 fucking points. He's supposed to be a fucking all-star. Klay Thompson, he was back, and y'all niggas still lost. It's because of Kawhi Leonard literally going to win the finals MVP. Amazement. Okay, amazement. Proving what he would have done to the Golden State Warriors if he hadn't been injured in the 2017 finals. You know, the 2017 Western Conference Finals. So, I don't want to hear any of that shit. You had Stephen Curry, you had all these you had fucking 4 All-Stars, or you can say 3 All-Stars because DeMarcus Cousins playing like absolute shit. You had 3 fucking All-Stars. Like, how many All-Stars do you need, my nigga? You're losing to a team where most of the players hasn't even played in the finals before. And you're in their 5th straight finals, all this experience, and you fucking lose that shit. I don't want to hear any fucking excuses. I don't want to hear shit. Andre Iguodala, where was this nigga? Y'all did nothing in the last 6 minutes. Losing 2 straight games, last game at the Oracle, your shit is done with. Okay, this series is fucking over. I don't want to hear any fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear any goddamn excuses, especially considering the fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to cut the shit short, but especially considering the fact that the Golden State Warriors have beaten injured teams. On every single championship they won, they basically won beating against injured teams. In the 2015 finals, y'all beat all injured teams. Every single team y'all played was injured in the 2015 finals. Including the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals where Kyrie Irving was there. But you want to make fun of LeBron James and act like he's a terrible player just because he was on an injured team and he was playing all by himself, and you want to act like the Golden State Warriors won a legitimate championship, but now you want to complain? I don't want to hear any fucking bullshit, my nigga. And then, of course, 2016, you choked a 3-1 lead. 2017, you had to injure Kawhi Leonard, who's proving what he would have did to you anyways. And then in 2018, you beat all injured teams, especially Chris Paul being injured in the Western Conference Finals last year. And y'all celebrating all this fucking shit. So, I don't want to hear any fucking bullshit. Okay, I don't want to hear any bullshit from Golden State Warriors fans. So this shit is literally fucking over. The Warriors dynasty is over. And after they lose game 5 in this shit, which is most likely going to happen, The Golden State Warriors are going to break up. Andre Iguodala is going to retire. Kevin Durant's leaving. Klay Thompson's leaving. It's shit's over, okay? It's shit's over. Can't wait till the fucking offseason, my nigga. But I'm not, okay, it's not official yet, so I'm going to be on a massive celebration if the Raptors win Game 5. I might fucking cry, okay? You never fucking know. But I literally can't believe what just transpired in this game. So anyway, someone's in the comment section. That's it. It's your boy, Sauceman. Check the fucking out of here. Peace.